Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Battlefield 3 multiplayer gameplay. This time around I'm going to be showing you guys a multiplayer gameplay on this map. I think it's like Grand Bazaar or something like that. I haven't really memorized every single map just yet. The people that you're actually listening to right at the moment, you shouldn't be hearing them. A lot of you guys have been telling me maybe what I should be doing instead of casting my games live, because actually what happens in a lot of my games is I sort of lose concentration because, as I said in my previous cast, just try imagining playing, I don't know, football or some sort of sport and then giving an intellectual lecture at the same time. So try to imagine that if you will, and I suppose maybe my focus was a little bit off at times. However, you know, I don't really mind it. Like, I am completely capable at doing it. However, some of you recommended, oh, maybe you should try recording your games, and then you should try actually, you know, doing it like that. For example, recording it and then doing the audio over afterwards. Okay, so what I did this time around was I decided to record any game. I just decided to record my games, and to be fair, this was actually the first game that I recorded. Yeah, and it was absolutely fine. Okay, so the people that you're listening to right now, you can hear two voices in the background. It's the people that I almost pretty much always play this game with. It's Sergey and Nico, and well, you shouldn't actually hear them because ideally what I was trying to record was just this game and no other inputs, but it looks like it was for some reason, so oh well. I think what I'll do probably next time is try to make sure that it is not recorded. Well, obviously I'm going to try to do that. I mean, come on, you guys don't want to listen to other two voices, right? Germans. Those freaking Germans. I love them. I love them. They're absolutely fun people to play with. We have good times, we have bad times, and we get sometimes
RPG, but I killed 3 people
we especially sometimes get pissed off at each other when we're playing this game. So what is this video that I am showing you guys? Well, to be honest, it's really nothing that special. I mean, it's just one of the first ones I recorded, and there was some pretty cool stuff that happened.
Oh, Nico died right.
What you'll actually notice with sometimes when Sergey and Nico are talking is they will basically respond to something that I said in the game, and so if it doesn't really make sense what they're responding to, it's not because they're just having very random thoughts or conversations in their head. It's because they're actually listening to me and trying to talk back to me, but obviously you guys can't hear that at the moment. Alright, so what are we going to specifically talk about in this video today? Are we going to have a topic? Well, let's actually have a topic. I've come up with one in mind. And before I show you guys or tell you guys about such a topic, I'm going to have a quick drink of water. Okay, so that is my quick drink of water for you guys. And what we will be talking about today is hopefully Unbalances. So my question for you guys today is Unbalances. What do you think about them? Do you think there are any in this game, Battlefield 3? Do you think that there should be anything that should be changed? Do you not like the way that mortars are used? Do you not like RPGs? Do you not like certain guns? Do you not like vehicles? Tell me about it in the description box below. And of course, I will always mention the video response. However, I know nobody's going to do it, and I'm going to keep on hitting it. Hitting on that point, because maybe someday if I keep on hitting on it, someday someone will possibly do a video response, and that would be very cool indeed. But nah, I'm not expecting that, to be honest. Just leave a comment in the description below. But anyway, so Unbalances. Now I'm going to be telling you guys my opinions of what I think is kind of unbalanced at the moment, and I'll just tell you guys in generally, you know, how I feel all about it, right? Okay, so today's Unbalances that I suppose I will talk about is, well, I suppose you could talk. There we go, so we keep going. Okay, so basically my Unbalances that I have in my opinion at the moment is that, well, that's where you shouldn't hear them. My Unbalances, well, so far I suppose like mortars, for example. Mortars are kind of a little bit unbalanced because, I mean, well, if you think about it, you can just stay at the very back of the map and just snipe away at people. I suppose that's, you know, like, yeah, it's sort of, a lot of people might think it's noobish or something like that, but to be honest, I don't know, it's, I don't know, the more I think about it, because I use the mortar quite often actually, so I don't want to be like, oh no, there's nothing unbalanced about it and be quite biased about it. But I don't know, I suppose it is quite easy to kill people. But at the same time, trust me, a lot of times when we actually do mortar people, we don't actually manage to kill them. So whenever I'm actually trying to mortar someone, I'm specifically trying to either kill other mortars, kill stationary vehicles, or kill stationary men that are just staying in one spot for quite a while, relatively long time. So whenever you're moving about, chances are you'll easily avoid a mortar. And pardon Sergey and Nico for swearing. They are so German, aren't they? Such vulgar people indeed. But so basically the mortars are just so easy to actually get away from. And I actually think that the explosions, however big the mortar explosions are actually, their actual effect on killing people, it might be a bit small, because a lot of times I will actually drop it on a clump of guys, for example, and it might only kill one guy and not even damage the other one. So I think the actual blast might actually look big, however the actual damage it deals is actually in a small radius or small circumference. So there you guys go, right? So you can actually watch me play my mortar right now. So look at what I'm doing. As you guys might have saw like a few seconds earlier, I was getting loads of kill assists, but because I was landing in clumps of guys, like right in the middle of a bunch of guys, and that's exactly my point about it not doing as much damage as you might think it would. So every now and then I will land it on a stationary guy. Sometimes I'll try to actually shoot it in front of guys where I predict their movement will be, and then it'll land on them. And there you guys go, counter-mortar. So one of the biggest things to be aware of as a mortar is counter-mortars. So a counter-mortar is the last thing you want, and it's actually one of the most annoying things ever, because somebody else is trying to mortar you. So what I will instantly do is actually, as soon as I see that, I'll go put down my mortar like I am now, and try to find that mortar that tried to kill me, and just mortar it the freak back. So what I do is, say if I don't know that there's any mortars on the map, so I would just, what I'll do is I'll just keep on happily mortaring away until I get counter-mortared. As soon as I realize that there are other mortars on the map, Sergey, shut up! You're annoying me. He really is. I wish I could tell him in the past, shut up, Sergey! Do not speak! But what I'll do if I know there's other mortars on the map is I'll shoot with, I'll shoot one mortar, maybe two mortars, probably one at max. I'll move them around instantly. So I'll shoot a mortar, quickly get up, grab my gun, and go place it down a little, maybe, I don't know, 10 meters away, just so that other mortar doesn't know where I am. And I'll keep on doing that until I actually know where the other mortar is, because he'll eventually reveal himself when he's placing himself down, or when he's shooting. And then I'll kill him. So I think there's actually two ways of revealing mortars. One is when they shoot, and one is when they place down their gun. Because I've noticed that sometimes that when I place down my gun, before I even shoot, I'm killed instantly. So I think sometimes that actually you do get revealed when, or actually always you get revealed when you put down your gun or when you shoot. Okay, so what other imbalances could there be? What? Sergey, God, I feel like just choking him to death right now.
There's another two. To reload and
yeah, I think they're really into the game at the moment. I think it's just because like I'm sort of like mortaring here, and they just don't want to stay with me and protect me. Yeah, pretty much it. Right, so what else? What else do I think is unbalanced? What I really don't like in this game are RPGs. I absolutely hate them with a passion. You know, fair enough, anti-vehicles, but people just spam them when it comes to corridors, like in what is it called, Devant Peak or something like that. I know I'm saying that totally wrong, but it's something like that. And also Metro, in choke pointish areas, people just absolutely spam them. Oh yeah, even in this one, Grand Bazaar along the alleyway, people just absolutely spam RPGs, and I think it actually ruins the experience. I don't think it's actually meant to be like that. So I don't know, there needs to be some sort of fix. In what surprisingly, in other Call of Duties, for example, and I know you guys might be hitting on me talking about Call of Duty. You might be thinking, "Oh no, not Call of Duty! Oh, we hate that stupid game. We hate that low quality piece of crap." Anyway.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god, I'm getting stabbed. But anyway, what I was going to say is that in other Call of Duties, for example, the first ones, you know, Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that, RPGs and noob launchers were spammed like crazy. But in Black Ops, surprisingly, I think we actually saw a relative decline. We actually saw a relative decline in the usage of noob launchers and rocket launchers. I mean, the RPGs, for example, were very inaccurate. They went in a corkscrew and went flying off. I believe the other more accurate ones, you only got like one round of them and usually didn't hit anyone, and I believe the blast was actually quite small. Noob launchers, I don't know, noob launchers were quite iffy as well, because whenever you shot them, by the time you shot them, you'd actually be killed by somebody else. So I don't know, noob launchers weren't as effective as they were in other Call of Duties, so I don't know, maybe they should do something with the launchers in this game, because I think it's just absolutely ridiculous how many people can have launchers. Maybe reduce the ammo that they have to 1 or something like that, and that's it. That's it. You can't get. I don't know. Well, that's the thing. There's so much to talk about balance. I mean, they obviously need more rockets to take on tanks. So I don't really know. I can't think of anything on the spot. I'm sure if I had more time, I could actually think of something. But you know, that's about it. RPGs I find quite annoying at the moment. So other unbalances. Now for the guns, I think it's generally okay. Snipers can be quite annoying. I mean, they can one-shot kill you. They can one-shot kill you, but you know, sometimes I think it's more sort of appropriate considering how strong a sniper rifle would be in real life. Also, for example,
going out as a lucky guy.
I'm just listening to what they're saying. Also, sometimes the snipers, what they'll, I mean, you know, they obviously they're quite inaccurate weapons. So when you shoot somebody when they're moving, it's quite a lucky shot. So maybe it's sort of okay for you to get a one-shot KO, if you get me. It was like that in Call of Duty 2 and older games, for example. Sniper rifles would instantly kill. So anyway, actually Unbalances games in guns, I can't actually think of any. However, there's one. There's actually one that I hate a lot, and that is the Scar, the Scar H. I believe that the engineers can get it. I just think it's so freaking unbalanced. I have never used it because I'm too low level for engineers. But whenever I'm up against it, I swear, it's so damn accurate from long range, and it just kills me in 1 or 2 bullets. I'm not joking, like, I don't mean to exaggerate this, but a lot of times when I do die, it's actually from a Scar killing me in literally 1 or 2 bullets. I'm honestly not exaggerating. I'm not saying this on the basis of like 1 or 2 deaths from a Scar. I'm saying this on a lot of deaths. I could probably, if there were some sort of statistics to see how much weapons I die by, Scar would be right up there. And I absolutely hate it. I think it's just quite unbalanced, because a lot of times, I remember this one time specifically, I was killed by a Scar. My friend got me up. I got up, went around the corner, quickly poked around the corner to try and kill the guy. He killed me as soon as I got around the corner. My friend got me up yet again, and I got instantly killed by the Scar. And I just thought it was so damn unbalanced, just how good this gun was. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how much damage it done and how accurate it was. And so I'm sorry if you guys use the Scar, but that's my personal opinion. I think it's so unbalanced how unfair it is. I'll be shooting my gun away at a Scar, having an initial advantage of maybe 1, possibly 2 seconds of shooting time with them, and they will just turn around, shoot at me, and I'm dead. And I found it so damn irritating how accurate and how much damage it does. So that's my personal opinions. What do you guys think? Whatever guns do you not like? I suppose, I don't know, the LMG, the one I'm using at the moment, is quite good. It's very inaccurate at long range and medium range. As you guys can see, even at that range, I'm hardly hitting guys. But the magazine, after a few unlocks, 200 bullets is absolutely great. I can just keep on shooting, putting down suppressive fire, suppressing people. It's absolutely great. I love it. And what I really love with this gun is actually having the infrared scope. So you guys can probably see me looking at everyone in the night. You can see them all coming up in thermal. Ooh, high technology. I know the technology is so superior. I know it's so great, isn't it? But the thermal in this game looks actually so damn cool. I mean, you can see it. Look at that. You can just look at the guys. They pop up as like, I like the comparison, the thermal to like a wall hack. I think it looks so damn cool. Just because you can actually spotify people. Well, you can't actually see them through the wall, but like they stand out amongst the crowd, and it's so easy to actually find guys that you normally wouldn't be able to. I mean, if I didn't have my thermal right now, and I was looking down this alleyway, there's no chance I would see those guys exactly where they were. I mean, maybe I'd see some black thing moving in the background, but that's pretty much it. I wouldn't really see anything, would I?
I'm using it all the time.
So it's pretty cool that like thermal is actually like this. I absolutely love thermal in this game.
Nah, move on, it's okay.
And yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about it. I mean,
They're
thermal
fine.
helps a lot. I found that my kills actually went right on up. It skyrocketed. My kills just went right on up there, and I'm actually hitting my, well, I actually hit the first service star for this gun, you know, getting the 100 kills, and I'm already fast on my way to the second one ever since I got
plus
the
you're completely
IR,
dead. I can't
the
kill you.
infrared. It's so damn cool.
That's,
Oh yeah, another thing I want to talk about is, remember one of my first videos I was talking about, like, oh, I don't know, it was 4 days ago now, maybe 5 days ago, I already seen a level 34 or something like that. So they must have literally been playing since the 25th. They must have illegally unlocked their game since the 25th. Oh no, this replay is going to end soon. Well, I've already seen people with a single bird. I don't know what that is. Like a bird. I've seen people go to like level 38 and, you know, the stripe and stuff like that. But I've seen people with a bird. I don't know what that is. Is that like a prestige, or is that like an admin? I have no idea. But looks like we're going to be ending this replay right around here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be trying to record my games more often. And of course, my question is, do you believe there's any unbalances in this game? Leave me a comment in the description below. But until next time, see you guys later.
Medical options, medical.